If you're anything like me, you'll appreciate a good Haitian fritters. And today, we are showing you how to make the most delicious but simple Haitian marinade. My name is Marlene. This is Savory Thoughts. Let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of flour. All right. And this is so simple to make. You need 1 cup of flour. Parsley. You can use fresh parsley, or you may use parsley flakes, which is what we're doing here today. We're using dried parsley flakes. And we're going to use about 1 tablespoon of parsley flakes. So we are also going to add in salt and pepper to taste. A rule of thumb, if you're not sure, 1 teaspoon is always a safe bet. And after that, you can adjust your salt or your pepper to your liking. So we're doing 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using kosher salt, by the way. If you are using sea salt, try to reduce it, as sea salt is higher in sodium. Also using 1 tablespoon of oil. And the reason why we are adding oil to the marinade is because it helps it to loosen when we add in the water, so it's not too sticky and too gummy. And we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And now, just like when you are baking a cake, baking powder will help it to rise. It's a leavening agent. Okay? I'm getting ready to add in half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Again, this is totally optional, but it does enhance the taste. So we are mixing everything together. Alrighty. Now guys, there are some other ways you could make this as well. You could add what we call anisole, which is smoked herring. In later videos, I will definitely show you guys how to make this. And we are also going to add 1 cup of water. Try to add it a little at a time so you can mix, add, and mix, and add, and mix again, and add. All right. Now you'll notice that the dough is forming, but it's still wet, and that's exactly what you want. You want it to have a wet, you want your dough to be wet. You want to have a wet dough. All right. So you may have to shake, budge to get all of this out. You don't have to use a whisk. I'm using a whisk because I find it to be easier, but you can definitely use a spoon or a fork if you'd like. We also have our oil at 400 degrees. It's heating up at 400 degrees at the moment. So this is the consistency that you need. This is what you are looking for, okay? This is very delicious with fried plantains, y'all. This is very good. So because of the leavening agent, meaning the baking powder that we added, it's going to inflate, right? So be careful on how much you add in it, as you don't want your marinade to be too large. So what I'm using is a ice cream scoop. You can even use the one with the clips where it falls off for you, or you can use something similar to this. If you are using this, I would suggest that you add, take your finger, add oil, okay? And this helps the dough to not stick to the spoon. So guys, let's get ready to make this Haitian marinade. So you want to have a deep fryer for this, okay? You can use it in the deep fried skillet, or you can use one of these deep electrical deep fryers, which is exactly what we are using today. And I have the temperature set at 400 degrees. You don't want your marinade to cook too quickly or be undercooked. So because it has been set 400 degrees, I'm actually going to reduce it because now the oil has been has been heating up for quite some time. So I am reducing it to 350 and I'm going to leave it as that. The reason being, although the dough is going to cook quickly, but you don't want the outside to cook faster than the inside, right? So I have 1 scoop full of the dough in the ice cream scoop right here. Okay, so 1 scoop full, and we're going to transfer it to the hot pan. Now please be very careful as you do this because the oil is extremely hot and you don't want it to splash everywhere. Nice, look at that. This is also similar to beignets, if you ever had beignets. The only difference is that this is savory, whereas beignet is a little bit sweeter. And also, as you can see, that the dough is starting to rise, right? And we're going to add in our next batch. 1 scoop at a time. I'm using an extra spoon here to help me. Try to do at least 3 to 5. You don't want to overcrowd your pan, okay? Now we are going to flip it just to make sure that all sides are being cooked evenly. You are looking for golden color. So we just finished our first batch. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes depending on the size. You may need to cook it longer if it's bigger. Okay, so now our marinade is completely done. Guys, take no time, about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the size. And look at how crispy, look at that. Nice and crispy, golden. We'll just open it up and see how it looks. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, and these are so amazing with pickles, and I will definitely put a link in the description for how you can pair it and how you can serve it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it and leave a comment. Let me know how you made it. Let me know what you put in it. You can modify it. That's the beauty about how simple this recipe is. You can definitely modify it to your liking. So let me know what you did differently, how you enjoyed it, and also if you shared it with any of your friends and family. So cheers to you. Bon appetit.